All right, I'm leaving St. Jude's. I'm gonna head over to the beach. Hopefully I can make the turn. So this heads west towards Gulf of Mexico. There's a nice little eatery called Harry's. It also has a carryout, so there's somewhere close if you're too tired to go to the to a restaurant or cook. I think that's the carryout, and then there's a small restaurant, and then the actual convenience stores here. So that's always nice to have something close. A couple of decent little restaurants just up and down the strip. Then you can also go to Bradenton Beach, where it's a little bit more touristy, or St. Armand's, where it's fancy, so if you want something good. All right, so I'm gonna turn here on Gulf of Mexico. There's a little spot where I can park right here where I won't get towed away, at least not anytime soon. And I'm gonna do this fairly quick, guys, because I'm at a 2 o'clock appointment on the far east side of Sarasota, so if it seems quick, I mean, it's pretty much a visual tour, anything. I mean, obviously you'd probably be walking versus driving and parking here, because you'll get towed. But this place is empty and they're selling it or doing something with it, so right now we're okay in terms of parking. But the street is right down there, right turn, and then crossing the street, so I can remember where the hell the path is. If I don't screw up. Oh, here it is. So basically direct from where I parked, you can see that sign. Harry's is basically the corner, so you have to cross the street and head north slightly, and there's a path. I did walk it once. It's hot as hell, so I parked because I'm lazy and I'm fat. But the walk was about 5 minutes. A little bit of a delay crossing the street. It's a 45-mile-per-hour zone. That's the only thing that sort of concerns me, is having to cross the street. There's no real quick, easy crosswalk. But you just follow this path, and then you'll end up on the beach. And usually there's a handful of people here and there any given time of the day. With this being the heat of the summer, hell, it may be abandoned right now. Obviously in the season it'll get pretty crowded. So yeah, if you have a boat, you could theoretically utilize one of the marinas that's fairly close and have fairly quick access from where you live to be able to grab it. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of space to actually park a boat there, and I don't know if the town allows that, but there's a ton of marinas if you do have a boat, depending on the size. Excuse me. I'll be all right. It was a beautiful day, even though it's hot as hell. So, as you see, we're getting close. And there's a few people on the beach. So basically this stretch is private, although up to the erosion control line, which is basically halfway up on the beach, is technically public. So decent little stretch of beach where you can do your thing. And that's the tour. So I'll send these to you here in a little bit. And Brett tie's a little bit bad. I'm already coughing. Yeah, it's bad. I'm gonna shut this thing off before I drive you nuts with my coughing. And I'll send these probably later this afternoon. See you guys.